Welcome to the Super Expander podcast. My name is Corene Phelps, your host. I'm a business and growth coach, money mindset expert, and a multi-passionate entrepreneur. My journey has taken me all over, from working in finance to owning a boutique fitness studio. I found myself burnt out, miserable, and questioning everything. Saying things to myself like, there's got to be more to life than this. Refusing to settle for a mediocre existence, I went all in, learning how to harness untapped potential and rewire the subconscious mind to create an extraordinary life. The last 10 years have been a crash course in self-love, building a business, creating community, building wealth, and doing what it takes to just freaking go for it. My mission is to help you align to your purpose, rewire your subconscious to support your big dreams and vision, and create a life that you're absolutely obsessed with. So sit back, tune in, and prepare to expand. Hello, Super Expanders. Welcome back. How is your heart feeling today? Someone asked me that question the other day, and I thought, I really like that question so much more than how are you? How are you feeling? Because it really feels genuine, and I feel that when I was asked that question, what it felt like inside of me is I felt permission that the other person really truly wanted to know how I am. So instead of going into default mode of being like, oh, I'm okay, or it's okay, just, really busy, all the autopilot, generic, no depth answers that we give when we're asked that question, I thought, I'm going to share exactly how I'm feeling. It felt like an exercise in emotional intelligence, because you could go and automatically overshare, or you can pause and actually take a moment to consciously share how you're feeling, but without, doing so in a way that might make someone feel awkward or uncomfortable. Anyhow, I thought I'd share that with you because I feel like it's a powerful question. So what I'd really like to know, really, how is your heart feeling today? Shoot me a message on Instagram as you're listening to this podcast, and let me know, because I truly, truly want to know what is on your heart, how you are feeling. So today we're diving into the difference between hustle and hard work. And I think this is a really important thing to create a distinction between, because for a really long time, our society, our culture has glorified the hustle. If you're not hustling, you don't want it bad enough. And there's a really big difference between actually working hard and hustle. When I think about hustling, I think that there's this idea and thought of just doing whatever it takes to make it work, to go after it. And sometimes that means sacrificing health and happiness just to have the achievement, just to get the thing, to do the thing, to acquire the thing, whatever it happens to be that you're hustling, whether it's in an office, it's in your business. And I fully believe that there are seasons in growth and building in business that require you to sacrifice certain things, but I never think that your health or your happiness should be one of them. And something about the energy of hustle is oftentimes if you peel the layers back, the person whom is hustling, and I can say this from experience because I'm a recovering hustler, a recovering person who lived in hustle energy. I think that's more of a better way to say that, right? Not really a hustler, but someone who consistently stayed in that hustle energy, working 7 days a week, working really long hours, convincing myself that it was all in the pursuit of building this business, building wealth, creating impact. The problem is that there's really only so many hours in a day that you are effective, you are efficient. And so oftentimes, person in the hustle energy is really hiding behind work because, I don't know, there's things that you need to deal with. You're hiding from emotion. You're hiding from a lot of different things. And so inside of that hustle is a lot of wasted time doing things, checking off things, but not really moving the needle always. So that's what I think about when we think about hustle. And when I think about working hard to me means really being intentional with your time, putting every ounce of effort into the time that you are working, which means that you can actually put boundaries around that work. You can put a container around it. And when we put parameters on either side of our work, it's amazing what you can get done in the amount of time when you cap it, right? When you say that I'm going to work this many hours, and all of a sudden magically things get done. It requires you to be really focused and know the steps that you have to take. And when we do that, we end up creating more time and space in our life to experience life, to have white space, to recover, to rest, which all lends itself during the hours that we're working, the ability to actually work hard. It's pretty crazy. And we really only have about 4 hours of deep focused work that we're capable of as human beings. Anything more beyond that really starts to be like a diminished return. Your effort and what you're getting back for it wouldn't be as effective if you actually it's not as effective during that time. So really what's better is to walk away, to rest, rejuvenate, and then come back and allow yourself to be more effective. I have a question for you. Have you joined the Super Expander free mentorship community? If not, what are you waiting for? Stop what you're doing right now and text the word mentor to 202-918-3235. Text the word mentor to 202-918-3235. I send out weekly tips and inspiration to help you grow your business, to step into your wealthiest, most highest self, to harness your full potential and live an exceptional and extraordinary life. And the best part is it's really me sending those messages. So text me, say hello, and send me your questions. It's just like in the gym, right? So if you work out every single day and you don't take any recovery days, you actually don't let the work that you're putting in take hold. The transformation and the change actually happens and takes place on the rest days. Like you put in the work on the work time, and then the growth, actually, the recovery, the muscle rebuilding happens on the rest days. So it's really like that inside of your work as well, right? Is that you put everything in and then you get to walk away. You get to let your brain have a break. You get to really actually enjoy the fruits of your labor too. And when we do that, something kind of magical starts to happen. We start to fall in love with the process. And if you are in this game of entrepreneurship, falling in love with the process, because the process really that's our life, right? It's not the end result. It's the getting there. And the more that it sounds so cliche, I know, but the more that we can start to turn our process into a game, into an experience, into something that really we enjoy, it really truly does change absolutely everything. And when we actually do that and you combine the power of flow state, unstoppable. So this is actually the work that I do with the women inside of my mastermind, with my one-to-one clients. And something that I have been playing with is this idea of the 4-hour workday, right? Blocking my time. And so what I've been doing is really paying attention to when my energies are best. And so I actually have a block of time in the morning that I am really highly effective and efficient. So I've been practicing this for a few weeks now, working 2.5 hours in the morning, taking a break, going to work out, do the things that I need to do, and then coming back and doing it again. And so many things have started to take hold, so much transformation, so much work is getting done. And I think there's this other piece of the subconscious mind. So sort of what my hypothesis has been is that the work that needs to get done, when you set this like 4.5 hour context, the work that needs to get done will get done. And your subconscious won't need to create these self-sabotaging sort of things to find ways for you to rest or play or enjoy life, because you actually get time to do it. And bonus, your decision making will get better. At least this is what I think, that it'll get easier, better, faster with this newfound spaciousness to connect, to concentrate in this high-powered output that you're putting out. And so really what's happening is 4 hours of focused work, quality work, where you're just going all in. And it might be uncomfortable at first, but you're really kind of creating and flexing this muscle of deep work and deep focus, which we are kind of set up in this society and environment these days to have our focus consistently stolen from the notifications coming in on our phones, our computers, and all of that. So when I do these sprints of deep work, I make sure that I cut off all the distractions. Notifications are off. I put my email on, like letting the people know that I'll be responding later in the day. And I'm completely free of worrying about these notifications, and the people that know that need to reach me if there was an emergency can totally reach me, but I'm going in and it's to not be disturbed. So airplane mode, right? Anyhow, this is what I'm doing in my business, in my work. It's what we're practicing together in my group containers and my one-to-one coaching. So I invite you to try it out. And if you need some support with that, reach out. Let me know, because I'm happy to give you some tips. Either way, I'd love to hear how it's going for you. So shoot me a message on Instagram. If you love this episode, be sure to share it with your business bestie. Share your takeaways on Instagram. Tag me, because you know that sharing is caring. And the best way that you can to let me know that you are enjoying this content, that you find it valuable, the things that we're sharing here on the Super Expander podcast, is to share it with your friends, to let me know what your takeaways are on social media. So go ahead, snap a pic, tell me what you love. We will catch you on the next episode.
If you like what you heard, stop, drop, and leave a 5-star review and hit that subscribe button so you never miss an episode. And as always, sharing is caring, so snap a pic and share this episode with another Super Expander.